Hi there, I'm Oren from Driivz, and I'm going to talk about electric vehicle smart charging. Specifically, I want to talk about how smart charging relates to smart energy management in this EV revolution era. We hope that this video will help you better understand what smart charging is and what its benefits are. According to recent research, the growth in EV sales worldwide is expected to boost demand for charging points, with up to 30 million installed by 2025. Unmanaged load increases from EV charging power demand may eventually push local transformers beyond their capacity, requiring expensive infrastructure upgrades. EV smart charging plays a critical role in charging electric vehicles in a reliable way using intelligence. EV smart charging ensures the safe delivery of power to EVs without compromising on delivering electricity to offices, campuses, and homes. EV smart charging is also a secondary revenue source for service providers, hosts providing charging services, and homeowners. So, how is smart charging actually done? When a vehicle is charging using smart charging, communication is established between the charger, the car, the charging operator, and also possibly the electricity provider. Smart EV charging is also enabled by a centralized, cloud-based management platform. The platform optimizes the charging infrastructure by efficiently distributing the available power. By using advanced energy management algorithm and demand response, it automatically shifts charging loads based on dynamic grid and renewable supplies, dynamic energy cost, pre-configured policies, and the need of vehicle owners. In other words, it ensures that the right amount of energy gets to the right power consumer at the right time. Smart energy management handles use cases at the local level, behind the meter, and at the grid level. Local infrastructure may have limited capacity when supporting the additional energy required for EV charging on top of the existing load. In an unmanaged EV charging environment, only a limited number of vehicles can charge at full power. Not only that, but building owners can save a great deal of money simply by moving charging sessions to cheaper hours of the day. The overall amount of energy generated by electricity providers is planned by peak hours and days during a year. Increasing the generation power is very expensive because it requires building new power generation capabilities. To avoid or postpone these costs, the electricity providers can use incentives to encourage consumers to balance their demand over the hours of the day. They can also do this by reducing costs during some hours of the day, or even paying consumers that commit to reducing consumption at specific times. This is known as the energy flexibility market. In addition, energy for local storage can be imported when energy prices are lowest, saving or even gaining thousands of euros each year. Smart energy management enables near real-time load balancing for single chargers, sites with multiple chargers, and complete campuses spanning multiple sites. It lets you monitor, manage, and adjust energy consumption and provides optimal demand response. Most importantly, the system will ensure that the vehicle is charged on time while saving cost when possible. And here is another interesting fact. The average car is parked about 95% of the day, and EVs are no exception. Smart EV charging could be leveraged to use electric vehicles as a decentralized storage resource that can benefit the power system as a whole and minimize or eventually avoid grid reinforcements. Vehicle-to-grid connectivity offers the potential to manage and optimize the grid by using millions of EVs for energy storage with zero capital cost and zero operating costs. So, let's talk about the benefits of smart EV charging. Smart EV charging provides significant benefits to the EV charging ecosystem as a whole, from the electricity provider to the individual EV drivers. It optimizes and stabilizes energy flow within a balanced grid, while ensuring more reliable service and quality power. From the perspective of the electricity provider, smart energy management enables them to optimize their infrastructure by efficiently distributing the available power between vehicles and other consumers. With EV smart charging, businesses offering charge points to their employee or customers can ensure that they maintain the critical balance between the facility and the EV charging power requirements, so as not to incur peak pricing charges. This is even more important for fleets that use electric vehicles. Buses, trucks, and vans must have enough energy when they leave for their route. The vehicle schedule, state of charge, and energy cost are critical information for the planning algorithm to make sure that the vehicle leaves with enough energy. For individual EV drivers, smart EV charging's greatest incentive is cheaper, eco-friendly, and safer charging. So, what's the bottom line? It is critical to integrate information from the grid, the charging infrastructure, the driver, and the fleet to create a smart charging profile. Something only a centralized and connected system can do. So, now that we've gone over the concept of smart EV charging and smart energy management, hopefully their contribution to the EV adoption and a greener world is clear. Contact us if you'd like to learn more.